Well, this is a retake. I just finished doing this whole video and realized I had my microphone on mute the first half. So all you saw were my lips moving. And anyway. So, welcome to my channel. I'm Rick with Elvis-A-Z. And we're doing review number 3 of the Memphis. Let me show this. Boxset. I love that picture. I say that every time, but I love it. So we're going to go through it again, and also let's go to the main page here, so you don't have to look at such a big picture of my face. So today we're going to do "Don't Cry, Daddy," "Promised Land," and "Bitter They Are, Harder They Fall." And during this song, "Bitter They Are, Harder They Fall," I will be treating you to how I create the comparisons. So we will see that, and then we will analyze that during that. So I will be sitting down here watching that video, and my lips won't be moving, but I will be talking. It's a pre-recorded video of the process. So anyway, as we all know, best way to do this is with headphones. So please, to enjoy it, to get the best out of it, put on some headphones. If you don't have them now, come back later with headphones and get the true understanding of what I'm talking about. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Let's start off with "Don't Cry, Daddy." And as I always do, I comment a little bit during the video, and then I replay it back so that you all can kind of take my comments in mind and listen to it all the way through. I've heard this before, so I've already got my thoughts about it. But here we go. "Don't Cry, Daddy." Starting off with 1969, and then it alternates. You hear the strings, you hear the classical guitar.
Today I stumble from my bed with thunder crashing in my head. My pillow's still wet from last night's tears.
Way too much echo. Now, even on the classical guitar.
And as I think of giving up, a voice inside my coffee cup kept crying out, ringing in my ears. Don't cry, Daddy.
Back to 24.
Daddy, please don't cry. Daddy, you still got me and little Tommy. Together we'll find a brand new mommy. Daddy, Daddy, please laugh, laugh again.
It almost sounds like they added his voice as an overdub. I don't know, but it gives me a headache.
Children always first to feel the pain.
All right, I'll stand mute. I think y'all know what I think, so I'm gonna play it back through so you guys can hear it again. I'm sorry if it I've got a little chapter so you can skip through it if you don't want to hear it again, but anyway, here it is again without my mouth.
Today I stumble from my bed with thunder crashing in my head. My pillow's still wet from last night's tears. And as I think of giving up, a voice inside my coffee cup kept crying out, ringing in my ears. Don't cry, Daddy. Daddy, please don't cry. Daddy, you still got me and little Tommy. Together we'll find a brand new mommy. Daddy, Daddy, please laugh, laugh again. Daddy, ride us on your back again. Oh, Daddy, please don't cry. our children always first to feel the pain and
So I got a few comments defending Matt Spang and how great he is, and I don't know how in the hell a Grammy Award-winning producer will let that through and approve it. I don't get it. If they think that that's better than the original, or giving... Anyways, I'll shut up. I'll go off on another rant here. Let's go on to Promised Land. I think this is going to do the same thing to me. Same process. Here we go.
Oh, get on it.
I love that intro. Always have.
I left my home in Norfolk, Virginia,
Here comes
California.
24.
I straddled that Greyhound and rode him in the Raleigh and on across Carolina. I had more
Too much.
trouble to turn into a struggle halfway
The mumble
across
jumble
Alabama.
of music.
But a hound broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Well, right away up on me a through train ticket.
Back to the original. See how they separate? Guitar, clarinet, snare.
Somebody help me get out of Louisiana.
You can
Just
hear
help
them
me get to
individually.
Houston town.
Right now, they're going to be all together.
People there who care a little about me and won't let the poor boy down.
They're not as distinctive the way they should be. His voice level doesn't change, but this right here kind of drowns it out some. Back to the original. Oh yeah.
Sure, you're born, they bought me a silk
Hear how
suit,
clear his
put
voice
luggage
is
in
there.
my hand. And I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. But working on the T-bone steak, all the carty flying over to the Golden State.
One's a little bit faster than the other.
In 13 minutes, he would sit us at the terminal gate. Swing low,
See, his voice even seems mumbled.
taxi to the terminal zone.
All right, so that's the first run through. You heard my comments. Let me play it back through again and just kind of listen to what I said and take to heart what I said, and see if and then leave me in the comments and tell me I'm mumble jumble myself. Here we go. Promised Land, take 2 without Rick.
Oh, get on it. I left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California, home of mine. I straddled that Greyhound and rode him in the Raleigh and on across Carolina. I had more trouble to turn into a struggle halfway across Alabama. Well, a hound broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Well, right away up on me a through train ticket right across Mississippi clean. I was on that midnight flyer out of Birmingham smoking in the New Orleans. Somebody help me get out of Louisiana, just help me get to Houston town. Have people there who care a little about me and won't let the poor boy down. Sure, you're born, they bought me a silk suit and put luggage in my hand. And I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. But working on the T-bone steak, all the carty flying over to the Golden State. When the pilot told us in 13 minutes he would sit us at the terminal gate. Swing low, chariot, calm down, easy, taxi to the terminal zone. But you're...
All right, guys. I'm getting rid of the stink of this music. Anyway, I think you guys know my opinion. Leave your comments down below, please, and let me know what you think of that song. So now, the next thing we're going to do here... Sorry, I'm interrupting, but I run these things all the time. Anyways, so, bitter they are, harder they fall. When I was putting this together, doing the video for it with the comparison, I thought, well, you know what? Let me just record this, screen record this with my narration and show everybody how I make these things and how really simple it is. You know, Matt Spang and Sony and all of them, or whoever authorized this doesn't count on very many people doing this. to compare. And somebody made a comment to me today saying, wouldn't it be nice if they actually heard this themselves and see what they thought side by side? And I would love these people that make comments to me that how he's the greatest and this is the best thing. I can guarantee you they're not listening to these comparisons because it is so blatant. But anyways, so I pre-recorded it. So what's going to happen is I'm going to play this all the way through. I'm not going to be speaking on this aspect, but you're going to hear me on the video. So I'm going to have my I'm not going to be talking. And I usually mute myself. But what happened last time is I forgot to unmute, and I finished off the video with no vocals. So I will do my very best to make no noise during this thing. It's just me on my laptop. I start off with a little bit of chatter at first, getting everything ready, and then I describe everything as we go right on through it. So I think you guys will enjoy it, understanding what my process is. It's very simple. What you'll see is how long it takes for me to do each comparison video, and it's only about 5 to 6 minutes per video, but this one's a little bit longer because I did the commentary. Here we go. Bitter they are, harder they fall. Enjoy it. I got that. My microphone. Okay, that's my daughter. I'm sorry. All right, so on bitter they fall. Sorry. Okay, so on the song "Bitter They Are, the Harder They Fall,"
I did no edit.
I'm going to show you how I make that how I make that little video that goes between each song, so that you know that aside from some of the remarks I've gotten from very few comments, that I'm playing around with the the new ones to kind of make it sound like it's really bad. But I'm going to show you how I do it, and that I don't do anything to its effects. Now, bitter they are, harder they fall. I've already heard it so far, so it's really not that much of a difference, but I still want to show you the process here. So the first thing I do is I open up with the original song, open with Audacity. Audacity is a very powerful audio editing software that's free, downloadable, free. It's got great stuff. You can add all kinds of effects, delay, reverb, distortion, all kinds of things. You got Apple, you got some VSTs where you can add some of the Apple stuff. This is all stuff that I have on my computer from my professional software. So anyway, this is the 2024 version. Let's take a listen. Okay, so that's the 2024 version. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and get the original version and just drag it over and drop it. Close this window back. So now I've got both versions in here. So the first thing I need to do is sync it. So I just get this little plus zoom magnifying glass and get it so I can see where the beginning of the song goes. Now you can see that they don't line up, and I'm going to play it here and you'll hear. You can hear they're not really in sync. You'll hear it with his voice.
I told her to leave me.
So there's a slight difference in the syncing right now. So how I resolve that is, I'll plus it a little bit more. So you can see right here, this is the very starting point right there. Nothing, no music, all of a sudden, boom. So I hit that, I hit the split clip, I hit that, highlight it, and I delete that section. I come down here to the same spot. The volume's different between the two, so that's why this looks a little bit smaller. So I'll go to there, I hit split clip, highlight the section, and hit delete. Now, I come up here and grab it at the bar and slide it over to the beginning until you see a yellow line that comes down. And that means I'm at the very beginning. I do the same thing here. And I drop it there. Okay? Now, let's see how we are in sync. We might have to tweak it a little bit, but let's see how we do. Yeah, and here we go. Sounds good. We'll know at the voice.
I told her to leave me alone.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this back in. I want to get to 15-second increments, which is right there. These are 15-second increments of the song. I'm going to be doing this song in 1.5 minutes, just like that. I'll hit that. I'll split the clip. And then I come here down here, and once it lines up, that yellow line comes up, I'm in the exact same spot as the one below, and I split it. Now I'm going to get rid of the end of the song because I'm not doing the whole song. All right? Okay. I'm just going to come right here and see if it's still in the same. Okay, other than it's a mesh because of the two, they are in sync with each other all the way through. So that's very good for being able to get this done quickly. So the next thing I do is, as I said, I do 15-second increments. So I highlight that. It's not dead on, but when I line up here, it's going to be at the same point anyways. But I try to get within 15 seconds. I split it. Then I come here and I do the 30, and I split it. And I come here to the 40, and ditto, a minute, ditto, and one more. And I split. Now, come down here, wait till the yellow line pops, go there, split, right here, split, line up, click, split, click, split, click, split. Now, everybody's been watching my reviews knows I always start off with the original. So I come up here to the first one. I'm going to highlight it, delete, skip it, delete, skip one, delete, and I like to end on the new one. So now I am going to get rid of the ones. Oh, so now they alternate. And I've got it done. So that's ready to go. Let's take a listen real quick. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to play it through and compare. So this is the first run through. I'm going to comment on it. I haven't heard it compared. So this is going to be new comments for me. So here we go.
I told her to leave me alone. That's what she's done.
A little bit softer.
Just what she's done.
I love the acoustic on the right.
And a house built for two.
Not a big change between the two, but it seems to be a little bit softer.
When it's lived in.
Let's see if the overdubs are out.
One lonely one.
You heard the backup on that part.
And I can no longer.
See, you still hear the backup vocals, so those overdubs are in there.
Right down the hall. Here come the teardrops. Bitter they are. Harder they fall. She caught me lying.
Okay, so not a whole lot of difference. You can hear a little bit of, when you go to the new one, you can hear a little bit of the guitar a little bit more over on the left side. They still kept the backup singers. I don't think they were, those are overdubs. I'd have to check check the session, but usually those are overdubs, and they say they took them out. But anyways, I'm not disappointed with it between the two. It's a little bit softer version for 2024, but I'm going to let it play all the way through where I don't speak, and I will let you make your own decision. So here we go, all over again, all the way through.
I told her to leave me alone. That's what she's done. Just what she's done. And a house built built for two and a home when it's lived in by one lonely one. And I can no longer hear footsteps come right down the hall. Here come the teardrops, bitter they are, harder they fall. She caught me lying.
Larry, all right, Matt, you got me on this one. Sorry. I like this one. I kind of like the softer version. I love both versions. I don't like one better than the other. I like them both. So it is what it is. So guys, that's, no, I don't change it. So I've got that recorded. Yes. And let me stop the recording on that. That is my daughter. Come back during the regular thing. See you in a bit. All right. I got to tell you, Larry Gatlin has written some great songs, and he did a few for Elvis. Help Me, Bitter They Are, Harder They Fall. He's just an incredible artist. He's still around. He's got him and his brothers, beautiful harmonies. I love that song. I remember when it first came out. Anyway, so I like that one. I like them both. Not one better than the other, but I like them for different reasons. I love the acoustic, a little more softer side of the new one. I like the full production of the first one. His voice is just, you could feel he's the emotion in the song when he sings that song. I'd love to have been in that room when he was doing that song. It would have been amazing. But anyways, I hope the little info video helped, was good for you. I know it's kind of a nerdy thing. I've been putting chapters on these videos so that you guys can kind of skip through certain parts, go to certain parts, or whatever you want to do. Come back later and say, okay, I don't have to find it. It's right there. So this video will have the same thing. It is Monday, August 12th at 10 o'clock at night. So this will be ready and up and running by morning, I hope. I've been cranking out videos a lot lately. But anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching and supporting the channel. Once again, I had a fun time with the live stream. Going to be doing some more. I appreciate everybody joining in. So have a good evening, and we'll see you real soon on the next one tomorrow sometime. Bye.